Chicago Geographer versus Gingey, America's regional finals, day 2, Group B, matchup number 3.
US versus US, Gingey versus CG. Let's start it off right here in Europe. What looks like, I'll make a guess here, but it looks like Denmark. And you know, we are playing moving, and Denmark is one of, maybe, if you do find information, one of the easiest countries to 5K because the road system there is kind of maybe, and we do see, yeah, Gingey is he instant sending water hedging? That is a bold move, Cotton. Okay, so Gingey is, yeah, he just mill-plonked in water. He said, I don't really want to find information. I want to make a region guess based off that. And CG cannot find information, and we'll have to get a guess off.
Oh,
he's going
no!
Poland! Oh, no!
Oh, no! CG off the rip.
Losing.
Lucky for you, it's just round 1, no multi, but it's 1.7k off the rip. And Gingey, I tell you what, that boy is not a liar.
That was a good one, Paula. I like fist bump on that one. I mean, I loved his strategy going into that. Shout out Spice. Shout out Spice. I love his strategy going into that, though. He immediately found information that he didn't think maybe CG could find, or he just had a good indication where it was, and making guess, hopefully get a CG to blunder. Let's go to round 2 here, and we will see.
Straight into round 2. Tough start for CG.
Yeah, losing 1,700 points round 1, no multis on a moving is not the way you want to start, but it's okay because it's only up from here potentially. Norway. Who is the better Norway player here? I actually don't know. Norway can be deceiving. We do see an instant guess here by Gingey again. Looks like he's zooming in, he's plonking, he's in. Gingey, you know,
he's going back to that original strategy, pushing the pace, going with that vibe, going with that inclination off the rip.
And he knows that CG is probably more useful, and they're both in very similar area. He knows 3 seconds on the clock. Less information is better information for Gingey. Gingey looks, and it was more north, but Gingey is slightly closer, and he looks
frustrated with that. I mean, you still won the round technically. It's not a lot of points, Gingey, but you knock CG below 4K.
We saw him in the first game he had, where he was mentioning to Rachel and them that he had a couple 50-50s, so maybe that was a 50-50 where he maybe would have clicked there, and that's why he's frustrated. But round 3.
Oh, up next, I like the look of this.
You like the look of that? I do not.
We got some oi bruvs in the chat.
Some oi bruvs.
Some oi bruvs in the chat, everybody. You'll see shortly. There we go, back in the UK, the old stomping ground.
Yep, so let's see who is the better. We do have CG zooming in on the car there, looking for information. Do we just see Gingey? Gingey's just not. He's going NI here in Northern Ireland. He's making a guess. If it is NI and he is right, he could pick up big points here.
That's 3 of 3 now where Gingey's moved first.
And we won't see it. I don't think we'll ever see that not be the case. And we see.
We did after it backfired on him in the last game.
Yeah,
he took a chance after to
big points. Maybe
back.
it was NI.
But now he's coming back into it with that original strategy, and it's paying dividends. 1,900. CG's down to 2K, and we're just in round number 4. We're just going into round number 4, Trevor.
And that is just Gingey just putting the pressure on and not letting the other player play information.
Holy.
This is, this map, usually when you're playing moving games, the map has more information more readily available. And so maybe this does play into Gingey's advantage where map isn't right, or information isn't right there at the start, and he's using that to just guess instantly. Let's see what round 4 has to offer. And it is what looks to be Argentina. I'm not sure who has the advantage here in Arg. It could be Uruguay.
Round number 4, 2.5x damage. At this point, Chicago really needs to lock in. He's got to be careful.
I just feel like in the next 5 seconds,
Argentina, a big country.
We might just see Gingey just start plonking immediately. Like I don't like what's he looking for right now? Confirming it's Argentina. Yep, he does. He confirmed it with the plate. He's going outside Uruguay. I like his region guess here. And he put the pressure on CG. CG has 13 seconds to find information.
He's really gaming the system.
He's not going to find anything.
He has a decent region guess. He plonks it down and says, "CG, you've got to run.
And he's
going to rush to the finish line and meet me."
He's going to BA. I don't know if this is 2K if Gingey's close because it is slightly. And CG's closer.
CG. There we go. More on the money this time than Gingey. And it's 2K in the direction. If it was the other way, CG's out of there. But it's not. This time,
and he's on top. You can see Gingey just mouthing, wow. He's not happy with that.
This is a fast-paced game, Trevor.
Facepalm there by Gingey. And he's not, I'm not sure what is going through his head now, but it is not happy thoughts. Round 5. Looks like a Chile. I'm locked in. Are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
Our CG and Gingey. And this is what we see. We saw Gingey, I think Jake maybe took that one round and just knocked him out there after that turkey blunder. But listen, both players will see it is Chile and will probably use the information that is readily available. And
CG? Is that an AZ into a lock? He's zooming in on a specific road, sorry.
Why is Gingey in Argentina right now? Yeah, he'll switch over. Yeah. Okay, yeah, both players getting there in the end. But yeah, this will be interesting to see. Lots of information here. That you'll see. You don't really see the instant guesses as quick when there's live.
Oh,
they're pretty separate regions. Gingey's super south.
Separate regions.
CG more north. 8 seconds on the clock.
5
CG's
seconds
more
left.
north. No one has any idea. Really, too confident. CG's moving. Does he want to stay here? He's gonna stay here. 1 second on the clock.
This could be
Who's
it.
closer? It's CG closer.
CG
I don't
closer.
think that's a very.
But is it close enough?
1,500 points.
1,200.
And that is, wow. You know, CG seems to be making the better guesses later in the multis. Which is
Halfway
all that
through
really
now.
that matters here. Halfway through.
Ladies, gentlemen, everyone at home, halfway through. 2K on Chicago, 2.5 on Gingey.
Yep. And
Trevor, this one, very often, right, we say as things build, things are heating up. This one's hot already. It's on fire.
This one is on fire. Wow. And Gingey, you know, we've seen him lose the first moving game and then come back and win no move and MPZ. But we'll see. If he has that round 1 game 1 advantage, it would mean a lot.
I like what I see next, Trevor.
Do you?
Can we get some oi bruvs in the chat, please?
Does look like a little oi bruv action, I think.
Little bit of oi bruvs.
We'll see if that is the case. 1 minute on the clock. I think when you get these rounds like this, and maybe he doesn't find information soon, this could be. Let's see what this actually is.
Gingey once again fragging out, popping heads,
bro, this
bunny hopping.
Maybe this isn't an oi bruv moment.
Are we picking that up on a mic somewhere? I can hear.
I can hear clicking somewhere.
Yeah.
We're driving right. This is not an oi bruv moment, unfortunately.
This is not oi bruv.
It looks like a little southern oi bruv, you know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Oh no, this is not an oi bruv at all.
No, it's.
I thought I was oi bruving.
It did
no,
look,
we're not.
You had the hedges there.
We're over in outside Bremen.
We do have both players in northern Germany. It does look pretty oi bruvish right there, you could say.
It really looked oi bruvish when we came in. Gingey moves first. Both in
CG has a
same
sign
region. Don't think this would be a game ender either way.
Wait.
Is that fair to say, Trevor, or no?
No, I don't think it is. Unless someone's really close here. 1 second. Wait!
Oh!
CG!
It won't be a 5K, but it'll be close.
But it's not enough.
And it's not enough. Oh, but Gingey,
what a great guess. That's what CG does with information. He found the sign. Gingey did it. But you know, finding the sign is one thing, but knowing how to use a sign is another, and CG is one of the best at doing that.
Wow. You said you were really looking forward to this matchup. I'm seeing exactly why that is now.
Honestly,
as it's played out so far, this has been pure action.
I mean, yeah, and CG just putting on a show right there for us. Round 7. Doesn't stop here, looks like. Ooh, we have an endo. Let's keep it going. I'm not one to talk. I'm one to watch. 1 minute on the clock, 4x damage. 2,000 versus 900. CG takes the lead after being down like 5 rounds at the beginning. Both players will look at information here, and CG is using the information to its best, and he's zooming in. And both players, we have a Sumatra guess here.
Oh, Gingey moves fast.
Yep, this will be very low points.
He took a bit later to move, but it ended up being an AZ. Nonetheless, both players
very, very little points.
Very close to each other.
Yep. So that's what you get when you have information. 4 seconds on the clock. Maybe you could pick up low points. Even 900 points could be a lot, though. But it's not going to be enough because Gingey is closer here. Just by a few margin, only 8 points.
8 points with quadruple damage, so close to each other.
And you know, listen, do we see round 10? Getting round 10 with this low points?
I don't know. I don't think we will. I think it's going to be done before round 10.
After looking at the next round, I think you're right.
Show him. Let's see what we got.
Looks like we're in, India potentially, it looks like?
Tropical, lush, not Norway. That's an old school reference for the people from last year.
If you know, you know, round 8. But it is moving.
Round 8, Trevor, 4.5x damage. Chicago in the lead. But it's anyone's game.
I can't tell
with that multiplier.
Yeah, it should be. We'll see if I haven't seen them move anywhere yet that indicate otherwise. But let's see. Both players looking for information. It should just be Sri Lanka here with that. Yep. That
looks like Gingey got a lot of information from that building.
That and
from its sign, from its text.
And that will be Sri, and there's Sri polls everywhere too. So this is both players will get this.
Gingey also going to Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Slight difference in this.
1 second. It's gonna be no. Oh, CG. Wait. Did he just get eliminated on Sri Lanka?
4.5x.
He's got eliminated on Sri Lanka.
2k damage.
Wow.
CG takes the first dub of this series. I didn't want to say because I don't know the exact distances right, but it looked like, man, if there's that big north-south divide with a 4.5x, Trevor, CG gets it done.
Losing 2,100 points on Sri Lanka that's not what you want.
That is tough.
Yeah, and you know
that is tough.
That's usually not the way you want to go out, and that's quite unfortunate. But great region guess there by CG.
Talking region guessing, Gingey was doing a great job, but just at a couple crucial moments, it went in the favor of CG.
And we saw that with Jake too. You know, he started off strong, and then maybe towards the end it was just a slight collapse. But in the end, he did end up being victorious. We'll see if he can bring it back here.
Really exciting first game between these two in their best-of-3 series.
If CG comes up 2-0,
that would be incredible.
That would be incredible.
We'll have to see though if he can get it done in no move. Game number 2.
CG versus Gingey.
No. America's Regional Finals, Day 2, Group B. Chicago Geo versus Gingey. Chicago Geo is up 1-0. If he wins one more, he's one step closer to going to the World Cup later this year.
Winning that one more is not an easy task against iSpice.
It's not.
Round 1 on game 2. Looks like we're in a row. Let's start the game. Gingey is known as one of the best no-moving players. CG is very consistent and still a very, very solid no-move player. Let's see where they end up going here. And we see CG putting the pressure on him, or immediately zooming in. Will he make an instant guess? He's instant zooming.
Pretty much an AZ there, Trevor.
That was an AZ, and we'll see it. We won't see Gingey let this clock run out either. I don't think.
Going to a very similar region.
Yep.
Round 1.
Both players in, yeah, very, very, very few points. It is just Northeast Romania, downtown Moldova, but only losing 71 points, which is better than losing, I think, what, like 1,600 points he did last round 1, and still ending it up. We'll keep the pace going here and no move. And it looks like we're going to be back in like Monty or Albania. We'll see here. Round 2 of 10, 1.5x damage. Both players. We do see the rift in the sky there.
We do see the rift, so that means Albania, not Senegal.
Exactly.
Thanks, Trevor.
You live and you learn. You live and you learn.
Live and you learn.
Both players are going Albania here. I do like the southern guess here in these mountains, but we'll see where Gingey ends up clicking here. He's outside just capital. CG is scanning around looking at the dirt and inspecting everything here. Albania is a small country, and small country means small points. Both. CG does not have a plonk down yet. It's 28 seconds on the clock. Gingey's scanning. I think Gingey's trying to find the 5K. You know, he found a road that actually lines up pretty well. But I'm not sure if that, that would be quite... I mean, picking up any points you can is good. CG on a white road. Gingey's looking near the capital here, seeing if anything does line up. 8 seconds on the clock. He can't really find anything that he's too confident in. But like I said, it does not really matter because this is a small country, and small country is small points. He found a road last second. He's going to click.
Time's up.
And it was closer.
Gingey quite a bit closer. 1.5x damage makes it a hearty 600.
I think his initial guess there was really close, and he moved away from it last second, it looks like. I think that might have been the road he just moved away from. But that, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Quote him, guys. Let's get it trending.
Let's not do that.
All right, round 3, everybody. 2x damage, no move. Always a potential for a big swing. For the first punch to be a big one.
Round 3, let's keep it going. Looks like we have the Croatia fire hydrant there. We'll see if that's the case. Again, not the biggest country, but you could, get slow points here by just making one good region guess. Looks like maybe you go Eastern Crow or something.
Gingey going fast. That looks like an AZ into a lock.
You do have hills, south?
Not quite a lock yet.
Gingey is looking to find a little village that lines up here.
He is.
Both players. CG has yet to open his map yet.
CG lining up the road. Now going for an AZ of his own. Not locking though.
Both players
30 seconds left.
30 seconds.
Half the time gone. Gingey's looking to line up a road completely here.
We see like a different approach by Gingey and taking being more methodical about his guessing here rather than space plonking. But he is still up a win here. Not in the series, but in the game overall.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds. I mean, Croatia.
Slowest round yet, the most calculated round yet, I think, between these two gentlemen.
Yep, they're making sure they don't let anything go past them here. 3 seconds. Will be very minimal points, but could be a lie if someone's really close. And it is just south of Gingey.
It is Gingey edging closer. With double damage, that will be 300, 350.
It is, yeah. And Gingey, even if he makes a good guess, he still seems to start off every single guess. But, we've had some small countries, but I say...
All our players are wired tight today.
Yep.
Ready to spring.
Lots on the line here, round 4. And listen, the small country streak does end here.
Oh, does that mean we're back in Russia?
We're back in Russia. It does seem. The question is...
Oh, no move in Russia. Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait.
You'll be waiting for a while.
Trevor, what's your expectation in this round? Do you think we could see something big?
I think Gingey probably has the advantage here in Russia. I'm not sure how much he knows, but we'll see. Because sometimes a bad guess is a good guess, or sometimes a good guess is a bad guess. So, both players, not sure. CG going just northwest of Moscow here. Gingey is looking all over the place, looking for any clues. we could see massive points here. Gingey is flawlessing right now, actually. He has not let up any points in the no-move game.
Just like that, again, we've only got half the round left, Trevor.
CG. He's moving really close to where CG is right now, so maybe CG does have the better guess here. Both just north of Moscow.
CG contemplating, leaning back, hand on chin.
And CG is looking at the
theorizing.
road up.
Struggling.
12 seconds. No one seems too confident right now.
And you need confidence from the last 10 seconds, Trevor.
6 seconds. Gingey's looking more east. Is he going to commit more east? He's sticking there. 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
How far away
They're
are
pretty
our
close.
two players?
They're pretty close.
Okay.
It was just north of Shell Beaks.
That won't be enough, though.
No, both players went the same exact region.
2.5x damage, 500 points. But again, it's now these chips are getting significant towards CG, and as we go into these higher multis.
Any player could have won there with just one more Eastern guess, but listen, wasn't the case. Was not the case.
Both players taking a sigh of relief in between rounds, but I think Game Master Trevor is going to get him right back in.
Yep, right back in we go. Let's see what we got here. This is Silver Car Bhutan. Looks like first Bhutan of the day, potentially. 3x. Both players sit up, fix their posture.
Everyone at home will see we spawn into a treacherous road. Imagine driving that. That's what these guys are doing right now.
Gingey looks like Gingey's the type of guy that knows regions of Bhutan.
They're having to navigate the treachery and pitfalls of competitive
is lining a
Geoguessr.
CG is looking. Gingey usually would just guess if he felt confident in the region. Now he's not. He's looking for more lineups, which isn't always that beneficial. And CG has the first lock-in.
You avoid falling into the crevice, tumbling to your doom. CG is trying to make that happen right now.
Again, no, they're pretty close.
The pressure is on Gingey.
They're pretty close.
Will he be the one whose wheels slip first? They're quite close.
Gingey is on the right road.
Gingey's quite a bit closer with triple damage.
Yeah, Gingey just guessed on the road there. He would have picked up way more points, but he just guessed in the mountains there, maybe hedging something, but it does happen. Round 6. Let's keep it going here. We got no time to waste. And this round 6, listen, this round 6 will probably be another minimal points here as we move into mainland Malaysia. Both players will look at this. This is game 2, no move. We could see some points, but
it's round 6 now, second half of this no move. 3.5x.
Gingey looking to get
Gingey untouched so far.
Untouched 6,000. Both players will get there. Sometimes
straight drop
the information on the black sticker can mean something. Looking for any information on the banners. Gingey just outside KL. CG yet to put down a guess yet. We'll see. CG reading all information.
CG looking through the trees.
A little eyebrow raise there from CG. Gingey.
Both around
players,
similar
both just
outside KL.
Both players still looking at this one sign, seeing if there's anything readable there that will give them a region. Sometimes these signs do have addresses, but sometimes
Gingey considering south now?
He is looking south, but he looks like he's not committing. He's going just outside KL. So again, it looks like we're going to be going into round 7, assuming there's no big points here.
We will, unless something
they're neck
unbelievable
and neck right
happens.
Now. They're neck and neck.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be very, very minimal points.
Right on each other's doors.
And CG is going to probably be picking up a little bit of points here, so Gingey will not get away with a flawless, but still 400 points, just slightly more north. And it looks like CG might have seen something that could give him the edge there, but did not take it. Let's keep going to round
number 7. Trevor, you know what that means. It's quadruple damage. It's the 4x.
Yeah.
This is when things can get very tough, very unforgiving.
Yeah, but listen, again, a region guessable country, and an obvious country for both players in Romania. So again, it looks like we're going to be going into a higher multi-round. I don't see Gingey picking up 3,800 points here in row.
Gingey straight into Romania, outside Cluj.
Both players just slightly trying to get a good region guess here.
And it is
locked in,
locking
northwest.
in again. Locking in again first. CG not acting too soon, using every ounce of time he can. And he's actually going to go on the border.
He's going Hungary.
Staying in Hungary.
Hungary is
close to Romania. Oh,
he's
funny
closer.
enough. Is he closer? I mean,
he's closer in Hungary.
Barely.
That is only 40 points.
Take it.
That's you got to take it. Any points you can get.
Very smart placement there.
Yep. Very, very smart placement. Okay, listen, maybe he was hedging. That's, it happens.
A very smart hedge, if so.
Yep. Let's keep it going. Round 8. This could be big points here.
This next round looks incredibly hot.
It does.
The sun beats down on this desolate path. Which player will walk it better? It's time to find out. CG, Gingey.
On no move, this is not the easiest location here.
little white fence
You can
there.
see the sun is north, meaning we're going to be in the southern hemisphere, which maybe would just indicate Argentina here. But we'll see. It does indicate Argentina to Gingey. And Gingey is going, I hope CG looks at the compass and sees the sun, because I could see someone potentially going US here. But this is should just be Argentina.
But Argentina is a vast country. And in 4.x damage,
we have CG
every
going
difference
super
counts.
south here.
Gingey locks in first.
He's going
big difference.
CG's region guess is very south. I'm not sure if it's
big
ever that south.
Big difference in region right now.
6 seconds. He's going more north. He's keeping it south. 1 second.
Oh, Gingey! Not quite the 5K, but it's close with 4.5x damage.
And that'll be enough.
That's 8.7K.
That's wow. And listen, 1-1.
1-1. That means we're going to go to round 3 in NMPZ.
We're just getting treated tonight, Paulo.
We are getting treated. We are getting the full course. We're getting the omakase. We're getting dish after dish after dish.
And that was a great guess there, region guess there by Gingey. And that's just experience, that play right there.
Yeah.
It's just thousands of games played. And Gingey, you know, we saw this happen. He would lose a moving game, which he just doesn't practice moving, and that's his weakness. And he goes in, and in NMPZ, it's just hard to beat the guy. It's hard to beat him.
Yeah, he was chipping away there, and then when it really counted, when that multi-build built, he had the biggest swing.
Wow. And this is where, you know, like we said, you know, NMPZ, you get one still shot of the screen here, game 3.
I love me some NMPZ, Trevor.
Who doesn't, man? Who doesn't? And I think CG has made some good NMPZ guesses before it's anyone's game. Gingey versus CG, winner of this does take the match. Let's keep it going here.
Keep it rolling.
Game 3.
Game 3.
Round 1.
If CG wins, he goes 2-0. If Gingey wins,
he goes 2-0.
He goes 2-0. Both these guys fighting for the highest placement right now in Group B of the Americas Regional Finals. And it comes down to NMPZ.
Gingey did a slight AZ and then stopped. Zooming in, it's close. I love both players are going to Brazil. Both players in separate regions of Brazil here. You know, in round 1, you know, Brazil, big country, big points. We have a par guess here by Gingey. Looks like CG is in Mato Grosso or somewhere close. I can't tell if he's in.
You were disappointed yesterday, Trevor, in the lack of Brazil. Then
we're back. And
popped back up.
Gingey's staying north. Gingey is staying north.
Still back in the mix.
Par guess here. I'm not sure who's right here, to be honest. Not sure who's right. But I lean towards. Yeah, listen,
20 seconds left. 2/3 of this round.
He's too confident.
Spun by.
Gingey's looking at over where CG is right now. Is he going to switch? He doesn't know. 10 seconds. Both players just are staring, and he's going to stay in par.
Both players staring, and barely moving their markers.
Big points for someone, big points for no one. 1 second. Who's closer? Is he going to switch? He didn't switch, and CG picks up massive points, potentially only 900. That's still a lot for round 1. Gingey's not happy with his guess. CG is not happy with his guess. Both players could have done better, but one player coming with 900 points, and that's CG.
It's a good start.
It's a good start
with
for CG.
A multi that could have been
game.
Devastating.
It would have been game. Let's keep the pace moving. Looks like a beautiful location. Looks like another Greece round here, potentially.
That is stunning. Looking across the water into the horizon.
Up my seat here. Maybe standing up soon because I'm my blood pressure is rising. And I keep seeing people just go west of Athens here. Maybe that's the move. We have water to the south, so Gingey's gonna line up a road with water to the south on the road, and you know, is at a road where water is south with islands. Also right there. CG not opening or clicking a map yet. He's zooming in close to where Gingey is right now. 15 seconds on the clock. Gingey is in. Again, very, very few points since both players do know the country and one person.
1.5x. Not going to be much of a difference here, but good to see both players playing careful and smart. And it is CG that's closer.
Sometimes just click Athens.
542 points.
And CG is going into round 3 with a flawless right now.
Yeah, and actually just after 2 rounds, it ends up being like a reasonable lead. It's 1.5k going into round 3, and on NMPZ, more than ever, every point counts. We don't know if we're going to get thrown a curveball on any of these maps. And talking about that, Trevor, what's up next?
Let's see what is up next. Round 3 of 10. This is a fun round. We do have water. We don't have a compass. I'm not sure where the water is, but it does look like the Philippines here. Let's see what we can see here from these players. It looks like Philippines concrete.
What is a key marker of Philippines concrete?
It's just it looks like Philippines concrete, you know?
Okay.
So it's like Thailand's concrete, but like
Gingey has head straight away towards the Philippines, then hovering over Indonesia.
He's staying in. Wait, is CG going Colo? Or he's going Panama?
Oh my.
Oh no.
This could be, if it stays
Gingy's
like
going
this.
Indo. Wait, Gingy's staying in Philly. CG.
No, but CG, look at him. CG's
in Colo. Wait, move over,
yeah,
CG.
he's moving over. He's
moving
correcting,
over.
but is he going to stick with it?
Is he going to correct?
We can see him visually.
Wait, no, he's there.
The cog's turning in his brain.
Now he's in Indo. Gingy's hedging center Philly.
20 seconds left, CG. You've got to decide something.
CG's in Noosa. 18 seconds. CG, that would be game, I think, if he stays there. I think this is going to be game.
It could be game.
Wait, it could be Indo, though. I could be wrong.
We don't know which way it's going,
Gingy
Trevor.
doesn't know where to go. I think this... Wait, is he going to switch to Panama last second? Don't do that. Gingy in the Philippines. CG in Indo. Who is it? It's Philippines.
Gingy has done it.
And that will be...
Double damage.
Not game.
Not game quite yet,
oh my God, that's not game.
4.9k. And now CG is completely on the back foot. We love the drama here at Geoguessr.
The swings we have in these games, Paula, it's back and forth.
We could see it on his face. CG, we could see him thinking, wait a second, it could be here or it could be in a completely different continent, and he did not know exactly where to go. He did end up correcting, going closer in the right direction, but it was much further away than Gingey, and he suffers 4.9k damage for his errors.
Listen, let's keep it going. I'm not one to sit here and waste time and yap. Let's keep the momentum high.
It is our job right now, the yapping.
Yeah, that is. I am a professional yapper. I am a
professional yapper.
We have Norway here. Yeah, you should probably just click Oslo. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, but everything on the line now. CG, even at 2.5x multiplier, you know, if the points at the end of the round are minimal, it's a big chunk of your HP. It could even be all of it.
But in a round like this, where you both click Oslo,
insta-lock.
Yeah,
North of Oslo.
No points here. No points here.
I mean, there'll be some.
1,000 points if Gingy's right is enough.
Gingey,
1,000 points might be enough on this map. 1 second. Is it if someone's close?
If Gingey's closer, which he's not. Yeah.
But someone could have picked up 1,000 points here pretty easily. Yeah. Like, I mean, oh wow, that's so devastating. Yeah, that's a lot of points. That puts things in perspective here. That is a lot of points for that.
And we're going into round number 5 now, where we see triple damage.
3x damage.
Literally any sort of edge that Gingey can get now, it could be devastating. Game winning for Gingey and game ending for CG.
CG and Gingey.
And where are we at now, Trevor?
We're back in Thailand.
And Thailand can be a tricky place.
Thailand.
You said it yourself yesterday. You love people that can guess well, plonk well around Thailand.
It does look like Eastern Thai with the red soil.
Gingey's going straight in.
Gingey's going east. We will see both east guess.
So is CG.
The question is, how far do you commit east with the red soil here? Or do you commit northeast? I mean, listen, on Thailand, anything is possible. Anyone can win here with one good guess because it's so volatile and where it can be. But they're both pretty close right now. But 1,000 points is
1,000 points is nothing at this point.
It's nothing. And you see CG just center hedging right now. And also, honestly, 4,000 points is nothing either. You could see it go either way. Gingey is going slightly central east here.
Because they're relatively close to each other, but with the multi...
Gingey's locked in. I don't think this could be 1,000 points.
I don't think it will be enough, though.
They're so close. Gingey doesn't know. He's not too confident.
10 seconds left.
CG. Will CG move, though? Will CG move closer, or will he move further apart? If he's moving closer, this might not be game. This will probably not be game. And it's more west.
And it is CG
and he moved away from it,
closer.
Though.
Let's actually see how many points that racks up. 954. Like, imagine if Gingey had got that. Chicago would have had essentially one life left. But it's not the case this time. CG holds on.
And that's
he
just
punches
Thailand.
From below. He shoots upwards. Saying, Gingey, I'm not out yet.
Not out yet. And maybe not out here. What looks like Denmark. And listen, that's just Thailand. It's just... That's why I say, anyone that can reach against Thailand has my respect. 60 seconds on the clock. Both players' country will be obvious. The question is where. Both players going just center hedging. That's, not a bad idea at times. We might see around 7 here. Is Gingey going? I mean, Gingey is. Wait, is this ever Germany? Am I tripping?
Okay, wait a second.
Wait, actually,
we've got a lock.
In
I
assumed it was Denmark because of the Hank sign.
I think it's where Gingey looked first, but he has switched to northern Germany.
I can't read the sign there. I just assumed the Hangy sign was his Denmark sign.
This could be game, Trevor.
Is he going to move back? It was Denmark.
Oh, and it was Denmark.
Wait.
That's a huge swing for CG.
Oh, my God. Wow.
And we're almost even now. Just 500 ahead for Gingey.
That was quite... And CG looks shocked from that. And you click Copenhagen and you win on that one. That was, Gingey, maybe gaslit himself outside of, where he was initially. Trust your instincts. Let's keep it going. Round 7
Look
of
at the
10.
expression on
4x
CG's
damage.
face.
And
he knows how important that round win was, evening things up, going into round 7.
Round 7. I got to get close to the monitor here to see if I can see. It looks like a... I guess I go Colo here. Let's see where the players go.
Quadruple damage. Trevor thinks it's Colo.
Yeah, I mean, Gingey's doing the exact same thing Ice did. CG's doing the exact same thing. Get closer to the monitor. We see what is this by Gingey. And he goes Colo.
Gingey.
Wait, is he going to go Brazil?
But he's also considering around
If you look closely in the left, you might see the Colombian white sign on the back there. To the left of that truck.
GG, get close to your monitor, buddy. If there was ever a time.
CG doesn't know where... Is Gingey going to switch? Gingey, again and again, needs to start trusting his first instinct.
CG now.
CG.
He's like, wait a second, do I see a detail? Yeah.
Wait, Gingey just moved to Brazil.
But Gingey has moved to Brazil.
No, wait.
Oh, what is happening?
Is he in Thailand driving right?
20 seconds.
And Gingey's moving back to Colo. We're driving right, CG. We're driving right.
Oh, this would be such
We're driving right.
A shame.
This is going to be game, I think. It will lean towards Gingey.
He's missed a crucial key. This is basic for the pros.
Oh no, 1 second.
Oh, and with that, Gingey does it in style.
Wow, and that's game.
Didn't need to be the best guess of his life, but when CG is going to a completely different country, completely different continent, it makes it easy.
When the pressure's on like that, it's easy to miss things. It's easy to focus on one thing and lose your focus on another.
Of course.
It happens.
Nothing to be ashamed of there.